Australia's Department of Defence has confirmed it will not be looking at UFOs, despite the Pentagon looking into a landmark report into the unexplained phenomena. Astronomer Sarah Webb joins us from Melbourne. Sarah, good evening. Gee, this is a bit disappointing at the Australians, isn't it? What do you think the Pentagon will find?
Well, it's quite an interesting topic because when you say UFO, people tend to go straight to alien. That's what they want to hear. But these unidentified flying objects were seen during fighter pilot testing, and so they're most likely some type of other aircraft, and not US military based. So I think it is important that they look into them because it could be a security risk or something like that. However, it's most likely not aliens. And I think what people are disappointed about here in Australia is, oh, well, we should look into our alien UFO sightings as well. But I think that's not what they're doing. But it is a really interesting concept. And I think it's fascinating that we live in an era where our technology, especially for aerospace engineering, is just so fantastic that there are incredible spacecrafts being developed by many different nations, and that there's a possibility that there are spacecrafts that are unidentified to certain nations at certain points.
It's fascinating, though, what they found in the US, because after years of secrecy, the authorities there, Pentagon and Defence, have all said, well, guess what? We actually can't identify these. They are unidentified. They are moving at speeds that we can't calculate. They're moving in directions that don't make sense, that we haven't seen before. And really experienced jet fighter pilots who, for some time, didn't even talk about it because they didn't want to be labelled as loonies, are saying that they've seen something that just can't be identified. So I guess it raises a whole lot of possibilities.
Yeah, exactly. And that is why it is important to look into them, because if it is some type of a craft that was human made and human controlled, but something like a drone, for example, they move very differently to a fighter jet. They move in different ways. They can move very agilely, and it can be really, really dangerous depending on what you're doing in the different type of airspaces. You want to know exactly where everything is at any given point in time.
Yeah. Well, speculate for me then. You know your astronomy extremely well. You know what is out there or what isn't out there. If we were to get a visit from aliens, if there was something unidentified, not from our planet, where might it come from?
Right. Well, I would love to be proven wrong by our universe, and maybe a little green man will come down and say hello one day. But if we were to get an alien visit, it would be coming from a solar system outside of our own. And I think what people might not realize is that our galaxy, our universe, is just immensely large. And so the closest star to us is 4 light years away. So that means that every night, the light that you see from the closest star to us is 4 years old. Now, we cannot travel at the speed of light. So the fastest that we could conceive getting to this other star system, if we were to use something that we've built, which the fastest thing we've ever built is the Parker Solar Probe, traveling at 60 kilometres per second, very, very quick. That would get there in about 500 years.
So seriously, 500 years?
Exactly.
Goodness,
so if you were an alien and you take 500 years to get here to Earth, I don't know if you're going to pop up, take a cow from a cornfield and go back.
Yeah, you could do. You might be out of your mind by then. I don't know. Anything's possible. It's all very fascinating, and it's good to talk to you. Sarah Webb, thank you.
Good to see you.